Welcome to SFH Presents One More Podcast.
Welcome to SFH Presents One More Podcast. I'm your host, Zach Polk, here with my co-host, Ty Southern.
Hey.
Today we have with us Christopher Miller.
What's up?
What's up, man? Just a reminder, we're not medical professionals.
No.
We're just a couple of dudes that want to talk to real people about real shit. So if you need help, reach out to somebody who is a medical professional, preferably.
Do that.
Christopher, just to get right to it, what does still fucking here mean to you?
Still fucking here means I'm still alive, man. It's been a hard and long road, bro. Like ever since I got back from Afghanistan, man, I've been struggling. I left the military in 2016. I served in Afghanistan, Thailand, and Japan. Of course, Afghanistan was combat as a Green Beret in 1st Special Forces Group. And I never thought that anything ever bugged me or anything. But, you know, when I got home and tried to become a civilian, man, it's like I couldn't fit back into the world. I was miserable. I mean, hell, I got to jump out of the airplanes and blow shit up and play with weapons and travel the world and do combat missions, you know. So
Green Beret shit.
Yeah, man. I got paid to do it, you know, and then I come back and I'm like, I'm an adrenaline junkie. So when I come back home, I'm like, what do y'all do for fun? You know, like everything was just depressing and slow and boring and nothing was challenging in my life anymore. And I'm used to going 120 miles per hour, you know, all the time and being challenged every day. And so, yeah, depression set in. I tried to fit back into the normal lifestyle of civilian world. And I started drinking really heavy, man, and substance abuse, just looking for anything to get that high. And it literally ruined, man. It ruined a 15-year marriage. Of course, on top of that, right before let me back up a little bit. Right before I left and decided not to go back, not to re-enlist, you know, we lost a child, you know, at 21 weeks when I got back from Thailand. So we got pregnant after Afghanistan because of everything that happened. And she wanted, you know, a little Christopher to run around, you know, just in case anything happened to me. And went to Thailand instantly, came back. We were supposed to go to the doctor and get a sonogram to see if it's a boy or girl, and there was no heartbeat. So she passed it at home, and that was just a horrific, you know, for her definitely. But for me, you know, I didn't know how to deal with it, you know, because I had to just pick up and go and put on my game face, you know, and still be, you know, a soldier. So, yeah. But the drinking began really heavily in Thailand, and then Japan. Got in some trouble in Japan with fighting. So yeah,
They don't like that.
And drinking, you know, so I came back, and then once I, you know, tried to save my family, I tried to save my marriage actually. And I did not re-enlist. Actually my buddy who was on a different team, but same company, I asked him to do the honors to re-enlist me. And he was so happy. He was excited because he was going to go back to see his family and his little sister and stuff. And we did a jump right before that, before he got to leave, you know. And it was one of my last jumps, and he was doing a halo jump, and he died that day. So his chutes never opened. It was all over the news in Washington State. We had search dogs out there. We had all the neighbors around searching. You know, bear in mind it's a civilian, you know, skydiving airport. We don't jump like usually on base. Sometimes we do, but special ops we use civilian skydiving, you know, airports and stuff like that. But my team actually found him. And yeah, it's like that. I think after everything combined, for some reason that just hit. And I was like, you know, I'm done. I'm going to try to save my marriage, move back, go to college, and then we'll be back in Florida, which is where both of our families are all at. So she's up in Washington State by herself. You know what I mean? And I'm gone. I'm gone all the time. If I'm not training or I'm not gone out of country, you know, so I'm never there. And she was suffering. So that started straining our marriage big time, man. And, just to skip ahead of time, you know, the drinking got heavy, man. And the depression got heavy. The anxiety got heavy. The stress of not being able to fit in life and not being happy. Like, you know, bowling isn't fun to me. Going to the movies isn't fun to me. It's like, what do I do for fun, you know? So, and those 9 years of off and on struggle, man, I've been in and out of, you know, the hospitals. I'm telling you, dude, like so many times, so many ambulance rides, so many rehabs, and I was just like a hamster on a hamster wheel, man. I was just running in one position, not going anywhere. You know, I'd get clean and then I'd relapse. And I've had some friends die in my arms, you know, overdose and stuff. Just a lot of horrible things. I've overdosed multiple times. This is the first time I said it on any platform at all. I didn't really want to talk about it, but it just came out. So, you know, screw it. But I've actually even overdosed on alcohol, which I didn't think was possible. I mean, I never even crossed my mind. I know you can, but I've had CPR done on me in an AA meeting in the parking lot. I woke up on a ventilator breathing for me with a catheter in me, and they had me in a induced coma, over drinking. And then also substances. I've had a couple close calls and that I don't really want to talk about, but literally it's almost taken my life. And if you look at some pictures, man, of me when I got home, I looked nothing like I look like now. I look younger than I did back then, and that was years ago. Right? I was just torn up. So yeah, it was a struggle, but now, I'm 18 or 20 days sober. 20 days sober. I'm staying at my brother's house. He picked me up from the hospital and said, dude, you're coming with me. And he's tried that so many times. And I was like, I'm good. So I'm not in my house right now, even though I have one. I've been staying here for these past 20 days, and he talked me into starting a TikTok account. He has been trying to get me, to do that and share my story for years and years. And many people have. A lot of my friends say the same thing, and I've always denied it. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. I ain't got nothing to talk about. And I didn't think my story was unique or anything, and I still don't, but I humbled myself and I listened to my little brother. I'm stuck at his house. So he's like, you're going to do it. And I tried it out, man. And the first video, it's still climbing, and it's like 16,500 views. And for me, that's amazing.
Hell yeah.
I'm new at this, man. I've never been in social media ever. And it just took off. And every day I've been doing it since then. And then people like y'all reaching out to me, man. It's like, whoa, so it's exciting, so
Hell
that keeps me sober,
Hell yeah.
And especially when you get those comments from people, man. I mean, I'm getting so many comments about, dude, I'm sober now because of your video, and I'm watching your video every day, and I'm going through this with you. We got this, and it's just amazing to get comments like that. People reach out for help and stuff, and it's like by me helping them, it helps me heal. What I mean? It keeps me sober because I have a purpose now, and that was the biggest part that I learned was rehab never worked, AA didn't work. Guys like me, I need a purpose. I'm used to being in service. I'm also a firefighter and EMT. So I served my country and I served my community. So I need to serve, right? I need to feel like I'm making a difference. And my brother was right. By doing this, I'm making a difference, and it's amazing, man. So yeah.
I love it. First off, congratulations on 20 days, man.
Yeah, thank you, man.
I know that that's very hard. I never personally had issues with substances, but a lot of people around me, and many of them don't ever get 20 days sober.
Mm-hmm.
That's an accomplishment, and congrats on doing the TikTok thing. I would say that for me, I still deal with depression, and this podcast has been what your TikTok is for you, for me.
Awesome.
Being able to be vulnerable and put this story out there. The reason it's called One More Podcast is we want to help one more person.
Nice.
And it's been the mantra of like the whole team, and I'm so thankful for the SFH guys for rallying around me. And I've seen some progress over the last couple of years, a year and a half we've been doing this.
I have too.
Yeah.
I would love to get where y'all guys are. Me and my brother talked about it a little bit. One day we might have a podcast, never know.
Hey,
come on.
Just if you need any help with that, any help with the tech part of it, any help with the gear, let me know. I can give you any advice.
Man, I appreciate it. Yeah. I appreciate it. I need that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a fun thing. I went from, I was a musician for the last 30 years and started kind of losing my voice. So now what was my identity is gone. So it's led me to like having a passion for this, and I really enjoy it. I love doing it.
I'm so glad you mentioned that, man, because I forgot about that. You talk about identity. That is the biggest fall. That's what made me literally destroyed me. Was I like to say, like, if I'm going to tell a man something, like, we are not what we do for a living. That's not who we are. But no. I got lost in that. So, like, if you asked me back then, who's Christopher Miller, I would say, oh, I'm Green Beret. I do this, I do that. That was my identity. And so when I was no longer a Green Beret, I mean, we always are, a Green Beret. Once a Green Beret, you always are a Green Beret. But I'm no longer actually operating as one. And I didn't know who I was. So I'm sitting here trying to find out, who the hell am I? And that's what killed me, because I just got lost, and that's where the depression and everything started. And I couldn't find my way in the civilian world because everything here I'm comparing to what I did as a Green Beret. Mm-hmm. So nothing amounts to that. And it's like, nothing's good enough.
Well, it's we've talked about this. We had several veterans on here, and there's the one commonality in this, that what you were doing is such an important thing, maybe one of the most important things in the world, and you have this brotherhood around you, and all of that, you come home, is just gone in a day. And I don't know that there's a human being that could adjust to that simply or easily.
Yeah.
You know, I see everybody deals with their struggle in a different way, and everyone's unique and has their own situation. But like, man, I can't imagine coming down from that. I mean, the only thing I can compare it to is when I was in positions where I was playing big stages with huge crowds.
Exactly.
And next thing I know, I'm at home, and my life is unimportant. Now I'm not the center of attention. I'm not this important person. I don't have this role that is meaningful to myself. And that you hit it on the head with that. I mean, it is meaning. Like, what is my meaning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you definitely understand, you know, being a rock star and being on stage and people, you know, screaming and stuff and loving your music. It's the same feeling. It's exactly the same, you know?
Adrenaline.
I'm definitely an adrenaline junkie, man. Like, I have to, man, I got to do something that gives me that adrenaline. And
so I can't just go skydiving. Can you shoot at me too?
yeah. I tried iFly for a while, man. My brother was doing a shoot on there, and he invited me, and I was hooked. And he knew it. He was like, "Man, if I bring him to this, he's gonna be hooked." But it's so expensive. Like, I spent thousands of dollars within a few weeks, and I was like, "I can't afford this."
Oh yeah, someone with an addictive personality.
Yeah.
Finding this wonderful thing.
Yeah, it's so expensive for like just 4 minutes in the wind tunnel. It's like, dang.
Damn it! Can you just take me up to 30,000 and just let me go?
Yeah.
I love that the TikTok has given you a little bit of purpose with things, because the fact is with depression and shit, you may live with it the rest of your life. I may live with it the rest of my life. We may learn the idea is to learn to manage it, to learn to carry yourself through it.
Absolutely.
But man, like taking that negative, taking that fucking terrible thing and turn it into a positive for other people is so purposeful.
Sorry to interrupt. I didn't. Yeah, it's literally done wonders. Like, I couldn't find nothing that made me feel like I had a purpose again. And my little brother was right the whole time, and it feels amazing. And then I get to meet guys like you. I mean, it's like, what? You're reaching out to me? Like, what? This is amazing. All these doors are opening. It's just absolutely phenomenal. So
you deserve it, man.
Thank you, brother. You
deserve it. Life in itself is tough, and then you ask someone to go do what you guys do. I didn't serve. Like I said, a lot of people around me. I've gotten to know a lot of people over the last year and a half, and what we ask of the people that serve for us is mentally and emotionally almost impossible. You know, like how to be so strong that you can do whatever the fuck you have to do in battle, and then come home and cope with what you've seen, and how other citizens are like that. I know Ty's talked about that, like the lack of discipline within the regular community of people, and just so many aspects of it that are so complex and hard to deal with.
Yeah, plus he was in the small percentage minority of the small percentage minority.
Yeah.
The Spec Ops community is its own damn thing as well.
He would eat things that'll make a billy goat puke.
Is that how he talks?
Colonel Troutman from Rambo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, shoot the fly off of Texas at 500 meters.
That was good.
It's
one of my favorite lines.
Sorry, Heartbreak Ridge gets me every time. Ever.
Yeah. No, that's great, man. And I assume your brother's kind of taught you some methods using hashtags and some fun shit to make.
Yeah, he's my manager right now. He's like, "You're gonna have to start paying me, man." I'm like, "Hey, you're a producer, dude. So like, this is what you do." He's been doing it forever, and he's good at it, you know. So I have no idea. I'm only 20 days new to this, you know. But
hit the ground running.
This is what you get, you know. I'm just being me, and he said that's what they want to see, is just the real you. So
that's what I figured out along the way as well. I got a little bit of a TikTok following these days, kind of finally. But it was just, I'm so glad you're hitting the ground running with it. I'm glad that people are seeing your story right away like this, because one, it deserves to be seen and heard. And again, you're going to be helping someone realize that they can do it too, which is epic.
Yeah.
But yeah, the TikTok coming out of nowhere, realized that the authenticity is the only way to get there. I couldn't figure out what my shtick would be, or this, and that. And what ended up being my thing, I called it a nub talk, as opposed to TED Talk. As a joke, it was like 4 a.m. I was really inebriated, and my nerve pain wouldn't stop. So I just did a video. I was just like, they didn't tell me about the fine print. I wouldn't have signed up for this shit if I read the fine print. And I just, thank you for coming to my nub talk. And I just hung it up. And a dear friend was like, that's hilarious. You've got to go with that. I was like, oh, okay. And it just turned into like, ask me anything, guys. Let's see what happens.
It took off, huh?
Yeah. And it just, people are like, I've explained how I go to the bathroom. Like, it's ridiculous.
I'm still trying to figure out, like, man, me and my brother are trying to figure out, like, what type of video like hits, you know? It's like, because you can do some and it's like 400 views. I'm like, what? And there's one that's like 3,000 and then one 16,000. I'm like, I don't know what to do. So I just do a little bit of everything, whatever comes up to our mind, you know.
Insanely hit or miss. Yeah. The internet, especially TikTok, makes almost no sense because you could, this one hit real hard, make a follow up to that, or something that you think is more clever or even funnier than that one. Yeah. And like -8 people saw that one.
Yeah. I don't think you can figure it out, you know.
Yeah, one of my all time favorite videos is one that doesn't go too hard in the paint. I want to like promote it. Just
you have to give me your TikTok handle so I can follow you.
It's McNubs13, MCNUBS 13.
McNubs, you know that one. Never mind, my brother knows it.
Yeah.
I think he actually showed me some of those videos.
Hell yeah.
Get a little deeper into the authenticity thing. You know, whether it be music, whether it be stand-up comedy, whether it be your whatever, your socials, especially in a world where we're stepping into a thing where, like, I just saw literally before we hopped on that there's some just unbelievably hot girl that's got 180,000 followers in her first like few days of having this channel, and she's all AI. She's not real. So like between AI videos getting more realistic, between I could make a whole fake podcast in my voice with the software we're on right now. So like there's so much authenticity is going to be so fucking valuable.
It's gonna be its own currency
moving forward. Yep.
That's good. That's good though. I mean, I've been tricked by AI a couple of times. My brother's like, dude, that's AI. I'm like, dang.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Gotta research everything.
Yeah. I'm starting to learn to catch it now. You know, I'm like, okay, yeah, I see it.
Yeah. The one that gets me is I keep seeing Texas stories. Like, there's beautiful, harrowing stories coming out of Texas with all of the terrible tragedies going on. Hearts with you, Texas. But like, I've seen multiple very clearly AI, very clearly fake, the story, everything. Like, they didn't have a picture, so they just made an AI picture. But like some of the stories, even, I'm like, someone didn't even put all the information into ChatGPT before they hit enter. Like, this is, please stop. Like, there's people doing amazing things. I know that. Like, just let that shit shine. Like, quit making shit up.
Yeah. I just saw also right before, as I was sitting here waiting on you guys, I saw that there was a post on Facebook about Leon Draisaitl, who's one of the best players in the NHL. He's German, and they were like, "Oh, there was a German family in Texas, and they lost the parents, and now this baby, and Draisaitl, you know, is going to pay for it till it's 18." All clearly bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, why?
Because he's German.
Yeah, because he's German and they're German, and I've seen shit like this, and I'm just like,
they don't seem like a sentimental people.
Look, Elon's onto something with the way that he uses Grok, and now mind you, that is AI, but the way he uses Grok with Twitter or X is that when somebody posts something, you can tag Grok and ask, "Is this authentic?
Yeah, is this real life?" By way of research, that's good. Yeah. But then you got mass freaking everyone who won't even do that, won't even click the like, is this real, yay or nay button before they're like, yeah, this is bullshit. I was like, whoa, deep breath, everybody.
Especially when it supports a narrative. Like, if it supports a narrative that you like, oh, I'm on the left, or I'm on the right, or I'm this, or I'm that. You see something that supports that.
Yeah.
You don't give a fuck if it's real.
Yeah.
I've learned to check the comments and look and see if people are posting like this is fake, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I had at least one step in that direction. Yeah. Where you're like, this sounds a little outlandish.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't like, yeah, the story is just so-and-so didn't get their Hogwarts letter. And it's like, see, Hogwarts didn't even want to. I'm like, you took that seriously? What a weirdo. Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, my baby mama cannot stand McDonald's for some reason. She just hates it. Partially because when they had the dollar menu and I was broke, I was always eating there, taking the kids there and shit. So she sends me this thing that says, McDonald's chicken nuggets have blah, 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 which is also in building products that tie roads together and all this shit. So I just instantly go type into Grok. I'm like, hey, is this true? It's like, well, yeah, it does have that in it. So do almost all the other foods you eat. It's a vitamin B1 synthetic replacement. It's actually been studied heavily by the FDA and the European Food Administration. It's perfectly healthy to consume in the amounts that we consume it in, and it's not used in building products.
They hear that and say, it's got concrete in it or fiberglass.
Did you do a fucking ounce of research?
No, what? It says it right there in the headline. That's all
right
I
there.
need.
It must be real.
Abraham Lincoln said
Dude,
it.
one of the best memes of all time. Everything you read on the internet is real. Abraham Lincoln.
I haven't seen that one.
It's my favorite quote by Abraham Lincoln.
It's stellar.
Oh shit. Sorry, Mike's doing something.
So moving forward, I mean, being in recovery or being sober is an everyday thing. Like it's a thing you have to fight every day, right?
Yeah, I have to fight those demons every day. Like I said, man, with the purpose though, it's so much easier. You know, if I felt like I just didn't have any purpose or any worthwhile to live and stuff, it's like the demons. When I was trapped in my house, I mean, I trapped myself. I was isolating. You know, I had every curtain shut. My landlord was like, "Man, like I felt bad for you. Like every time I came over to get the rent, you know, I noticed that you were just locked up in a cave." And being by myself, I had too much time to think. So I don't give myself too much time to be alone and think. That's hence why I'm at my brother's house. Being active and busy and being in college, about to start college in August. I'm going to get an apartment over here. I need a hobby, which this is taking up a lot of my time now, you know, so it keeps me busy, man. And I feel great doing it. Love to help people, like you said, you know, so it's giving me a purpose and I'm just going to keep running with it.
Hell yeah. Well, on the hobby thing, you're still looking for a hobby. Have you looked into forging? No, like literal.
Oh, forging steel.
Yeah, metal.
I mean, I watched the show,
dude, but just for the obvious and logical reasons of you've got a lot of hate and discontent and energy, beat the shit out of this until it's something pretty. Is kind of a beautiful metaphor on the face of it, but I know a lot of guys that have found that to be very cathartic, considering the lives that were led.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, the gym does that a lot for me. You know, today was the first day I went back to the gym and it felt great, man. Yeah. So I spend hours in the gym and it gets out some of that stress and stuff for sure. But I think forging wood, cause you just, like you said, beating something, you know, it's like, but I got to find some hobbies. So
carving or painting and things like that, you fuck up one little thing and then it's ruined. That's not, I can't do that. Like if it's not something I could just hit again or like kind of backtrack a little bit,
mold back into,
that would be either what saves me or what throws me over the edge. Like painting, I'm almost done. And then,
might throw,
I messed up the end.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Lose the last piece of the puzzle and just never finish it.
Yeah.
The dog ate it months ago.
Yeah. I got to be careful for sure, man, what I choose, you know, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what do you do? I mean, and I'm assuming like you
what was it?
Looking forward to your sobriety, like you have to think about that there's going to be weak times. There's going to be times when it's hard. There's going to be times when you don't feel that purpose for a minute. What do you do in that moment? How do you ground yourself there? And I'm sure your brother's a big part of that.
Yeah, that's where the family and support, you know, comes in, because when I have those weak moments, I was isolating, like I said, guys. So
it's really easy to hermit.
And I was a hermit, man. Like I didn't have anything to ground me. But now being around family and, you know, getting out of that house and then TikTok is a big thing because so many people's reaching out, like you guys and stuff. It's giving me that support. There's so many people out there like, hey, I'm praying for you. We're supporting you. We got your six. I got veterans reaching out, being like, hey, brother, I know how you feel like. I got people reaching out that have addiction problems or depression and anxiety problems, and they are telling me their problems. It's just, that's keeping me, when if I have a low day, I just go read some comments, man, or I remember the doors that are opening for me. I got a lady that runs a nonprofit event, and she wants me to go up to North Carolina and give a speech to firefighters and police officers. They're doing a 40-hour course. And I was like, what? But I don't have the money or the means to get up there. I can't buy a plane ticket right now, but dang, that would be an awesome, event to go to. And she was like, well, we can do it over Zoom. And I was like, it's not as good as being on stage because that's where I want to go. Is get up on stage and travel and speak and stuff. But, hopefully I'll get another opportunity to actually travel and do that. But that's
for sure.
So those are what keep me, motivated and keep me, if I have a hard days, it grounds me because I going to get through it because I can't let down the people who, I promise that I'll stay sober and I'll make a video every day. I wish I didn't promise that because they were like, we're going to hold you accountable. And it's like, I don't feel like making a video every day. I don't know what to do every day. It's like,
hey, honestly, sitting there and just staring at people and be like, I'm not having a wonderful day, but this is just, I'm doing my video like I promised you, bitches.
Yeah. 2 days. It's just like, I'm today. It's like,
begrudgingly,
hey, I'm at the gym, feeling good, and that's it. And that's all I got.
I was going to say, that's all you really need is just a check-in. You don't have to, have a huge speech and something profound to say every single time you hop on.
Yeah. No, and the worrying about doing that will bog you the fuck down.
Yeah. Dude, people are going to stick with you. If
It's been stressful.
On there, you'll be good.
Yeah, you're right. I got those followers that are like every day. They're like, I'm here every day, and I can count on those guys, and girls. But I don't think I told you guys, but so the whole thing that I started, was the idea of, instead of journaling, like people always tell you, journal your emotions. I'm like, man, I'm a Green Beret. I'm a firefighter. I ain't sitting down writing. I hate writing. But I was like, what if I journal day one of sobriety out of the hospital and just journal like this, to the camera. And that's how it started, that's all I'm doing. And
I like it.
But
there's a lot of people who that's going to affect, and it's going to continue to affect. So you're doing a fucking beautiful thing, and keep
Thank
making
you guys.
Front and center, man.
I was right-handed. I'm not going to be writing any journals or memoirs.
Dang.
So my handwriting is as good as it needs to be for like lists and things. I'm not writing no essays.
Yeah.
But when ancestors are looking back at our stories and stuff, they're gonna pick up a Kindle and just watch all the video footage of all the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There's no losing in anything in communication.
Yeah.
Like boom, look, said it. There it is right there.
Yeah. And it helps get things off my chest too, so it's like I'm telling the world or whoever sees it, it's like I don't know who's going to see it. It's out there for everyone. So there's no more hiding, you know what I mean? So that holds me accountable too.
Yeah, and you're leaving a Kim Light trail for people who need it.
Yeah. So back to your question of what do I do on those days when it gets hard? That holds me accountable, man. Like, I don't want to sit there and just disappear. And all those people are like, oh, he's drinking again. I don't want to have to get back on and be like, man, I failed. So that gets me through the hard days for sure.
Well, and you've been up and down with it enough that that it just leads to a bad place. It just doesn't ever lead to a good thing.
Yeah, jail and the hospital, either one, or almost the grave. One foot in, one foot out.
I was gonna say,
and I know that
unpleasant places.
I'm sure me being having depression still, like, you probably don't care at that moment. You're probably like, fuck, I don't give a shit. But you should give a shit, dude.
Yeah.
You do have you speak great. You're a good looking dude. You've been through a lot of shit. You have a lot of things that you can share with the world.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
This is completely separate, but I've been wanting to share this with someone so bad. It has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
Share it.
Did you guys see the fucking golf course fight the other day with the NHL pro?
No, I didn't see it.
Do you have it pulled up already? Please show us here
on
the podcast.
I do have it pulled up already.
I'm down. I like hard lefts that we take sometimes, man. Or just like, guess what?
Switch it up.
High fly ball to left center field.
So a little backstory. So apparently, this guy's name is Nick Ternarski. He was a fighter in the NHL. That was his. I mean, he's got 750 fights over his entire hockey career. Pretty much, yeah. He wasn't much of a player.
Is that a real term? Sorry. Is that?
But as fighters, yeah, the goons. I mean, it's kind of like boots. It's kind of like boots. Enforcer's a little better.
Yeah, sorry, enforcer.
Anyway, super nice guy. Everyone says off the ice, just as sweet as could be. Like it wouldn't hurt a fly. You know what I mean? That kind of fellow. Which apparently all the fighters in the NHL are that way.
Save it all for the ice.
they're golfing with their buddies, and they got some guys golfing in front of them, and they waited 23 minutes to tee off because these fucking drunk idiots were just being clowns and not moving along. So they're like, come on, like what's going on here? They're not threatening them or anything. Just like, you got to go. We've been waiting 23 minutes.
Times are super specific,
right? So this drunk Hawaiian shirt idiot starts fucking flexing up. I'm
chatting
kind of shit. And the guy's like, no, ain't nobody scared of you. So that's where we get to the video. Now Nick Ternarski is the guy off screen he's about to attack. And Nick had told him, I'm going to throw you in the fucking lake or whatever, right? So that's where we're going to pick up. And I want
Chad got mad.
I want you to take note of what Nick, as he's punching this dude, what he says each time he punches. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah, Chad's dad's gonna sue your dad.
All right, here we go.
Let's go.
Hey, man, come on, man.
Nick's in the white.
Hey, off to a good start, buddy. I told you, man. Leave him alone. You want another? He just came at me. On record. Bang! Hey, go back. Hey, leave him alone, man.
Quit it.
Go back.
He keeps blowing up at me.
Hey.
Damn.
Damn.
Bang.
No, I'm not putting it in there. Like, just fuck. Enough.
Bang, bang, bang.
Little extra razzle dazzle. All right, Emerald. God damn. That was
Joe, he runs at him one more time, and he literally just turns and hip tosses him, and he goes airborne. He throws the guy.
He's a big dude.
He's a big motherfucker, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he was cool. They were cool. I watched the whole video at the beginning and later, and it was like they were not being rude to these people, but they were just being drunk assholes. And this guy thought he was going to flex up on somebody bigger than him.
Well, and
sober.
I'll never understand the crowd or other people's groups' mentality of quit hitting him in the face while he keeps bowing up at him. Like he keeps and then again, when you've already got grilled like 4 times, you're gonna still lead like this.
That's alcohol, man. That alcohol makes you stupid.
It's like, oh, I was eating them. No, you weren't, bro.
He's gonna feel it tomorrow, though, man. When he wakes up,
I was gonna say, dude, he's gonna feel that all week.
Nick's only coming from here. He's not even going 100%.
Yeah, that was
60%.
They weren't. Yeah, there's no hay on those makers. They were. It was quick and concise.
Yeah,
it's hard pinpoint targeting.
That he was comic book fucking commentating.
Right. Onomatopoeia.
Y'all should take that video, man, and put the big star symbol, the little thing up in the corners. Bang, bang, like the cartoons or the comic books.
I wish now. As soon as you said that, I wish he said bang, pow, bam, like kablamo. Like I wish it wasn't just bang on repeat.
Yeah.
So he didn't end up getting in trouble with the cop, and then the next day the other guy posted a video with a little bit of a black eye, and he goes, "Oh, we got a little black eye," like still kind of cocky about it.
Oh man,
he
doesn't run into him.
You got worked over on camera. We seen it, and you're gonna be like,
"Oh, it
didn't hurt that much."
Like, bro, now that dude's not hiding anywhere.
Yeah, you begged for your orbital bone to be wrecked, and he didn't do that to you. Like he had so much room. Like, he could have been chopping wood, but he was just chopping tomatoes. Like it was right there,
just slicing dice.
Yeah, it was just a quick.
Bang, bang.
It wasn't. Yeah.
What's that chef that goes bam?
Yeah,
like
Emerald Lagasse.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, bang,
bang.
Brilliant, man.
Bang, bang, pow, pow. That was
bunch of Canadians fighting over golf is the funniest shit I've ever seen. The fact that he threw him in the lake to start out, so the rest of the fight he's all swampy, is fucking hilarious.
Wow.
I'd have to go back and watch the fight. Man down.
Get up, you ain't hurt.
Yeah, rub some dirt on it. You're fine.
Stay in there, man. Oh,
shit. Nah, but
this thing's a piece of junk.
That's all right. It's exciting.
If I was out with my friends and my friends were trying to be that guy that wanted to get banged, like I'd be stopping my friend from getting in people's face. I'd be like I'd be putting a leash on my dog kind of thing. Like I would not be like, kind sir, could you just let him be an asshole in your face and stop hitting him though, please? Like, I don't understand the concept of like, oh, he's just a drunk idiot. Let him hit you and push you. Like, no, get your boy. Like,
how many guys were in that group? Because the short video we saw was only
Either way, it's like, you'll stop punching him if you get your boy out of his face. Like,
yeah.
That one dude right after he throws in the lake, he's like, leave him alone.
Quit it, fella. Boy, howdy, could you just quit it? We was only joshing. Like, God bless that guy. That guy in particular was more of a problem than Chad, because I'm like, yo, get your boy. Like, if he's an innocent bystander, he didn't need to get in between it. But like, if that's his boy, like, yo, get in. Stop. Get out of this. I'm sorry, dude. My bad. I'm so sorry. Like, get out of this dude's face, please.
Yeah, put a stop to it, man.
Yeah, anytime we had a buddy in our group that got sloppy at the bar, it was our responsibility to get his ass out of there with minimal pronging on the way out. Because someone's gonna bump him and then it's a problem. And I'm like, hey, you clear a path and I'll follow out right behind you. And you got a whole plan. Just because the one idiot had one shot too many or they're shot of the wrong stuff.
Yeah.
Like, that's the main thing about that video that immediately comes to mind is like, this day and age is weird. My people would have had me lassoed up and hogtied before that guy could have bang.
Talking about that, man, this generation's crazy, you know?
Ugh.
Yeah, it's
his dad's going to try to sue the other guy's dad. You know who I work for? Shut up! You're all swampy, and you just got bang.
I don't think Canadians are quite as sue happy as Americans are.
I was going to say, is the little Hawaiian shirt Canadian too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was why at the end of the fight he was kind of like, "Oh, only got a little black eye." I'm
sorry about that.
Sorry about your eye, bud.
Yeah, bud.
So, I'm fascinated by. Like I said, I didn't serve, but just to shift gears again, because we got 20 minutes until it's your phone's ticking down here.
I gotta hold the daggum thing now because it broke.
Awesome.
Hell yeah. Hold it steady.
Yeah, my arm's getting tired. I shouldn't have done arms today at the gym.
I wish my arm was getting tired. All right.
You're gonna have one Popeye forearm after the podcast.
Join the club. Sorry. Go ahead, Zach.
I don't know how much you can get into like some of the shit you did with the Green Berets, but it's always been fascinating to me, like some of the special forces shit. I just watched a documentary, I guess. I'm trying to get this guy on as a guest, but called Ranger. It's fucking fantastic. He was on the team of people that ended up finding, what's his name? This lone survivor guy.
Marcus Luttrell.
Marcus Luttrell. Yeah, I read that book.
He was on that team. Super man.
Harrowing.
And also
situation.
Just crazy. I mean, it's crazy. The shit you guys see, the shit you guys go through, but also kind of cool as fuck. It's like,
yeah, I'll tell you one thing. Like, I grew up playing in the woods, playing soldier and paintballing and BB gun wars. And I've always wanted to be a soldier, man. And I loved watching all the movies and stuff like that. And I thought, man, that's so cool. I want to do that. I want to go to war and stuff like that. But once you actually do it, I don't watch that stuff no more. I don't watch the movies. Like, it's so fake. I have no interest in military war movies no more. But yeah, it's like
what about the new movie that's out that's supposedly very, very real?
I've never heard of. I haven't heard of it.
You talking about Warfare?
Yeah, Warfare.
It's being heralded. I haven't got a chance yet, but I don't. Obviously, I can't speak for him, but I know that the been there, done that-ness of the desert warfare, it's not so much, and it's even if they do it perfect and accurate, I still don't need to watch that story. I know what happens. I've seen it. I've been there. World War II movies get me because that was a whole different animal and a whole different world. Like everything was different, and they were harder than woodpecker lips. And compared to us, like we were just baby doo-doo soft garbage compared to those guys.
Totally, definitely different combat for sure, man.
Yeah,
When you fight,
that's why I can't watch modern war movies, is because it just there's no draw. I lived it. I don't need to watch it.
See, same thing, man.
It's not because it's like terrifying or the bombs get me or I'm triggered now or anything like that. It's just like if you were a teacher, would you just want to come home and watch teaching movies? Like, or whatever, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how else to equate it. Like something you did for a living forever. You're just gonna.
Oh, you mean like me being in music? I still listen to music.
It's the different listen.
Yeah, that's different.
That's
I think a
little different.
Everybody loves music, no matter what.
Yeah, music is
totally
different. That's different.
I got a question for you. Like, so since you said, like, you know, I'm the same way. The bombs. When it comes to PTSD, I'm not triggered by garbage on the road or explosions. Fireworks like the 4th of July, you know, it doesn't trigger me. Weapons, gunshots, it's never bothered me. It's a different type of PTSD for me. It's more of that dark demons that are up in me and depression, you know, it comes out from the things that we've been through. I wanted to ask you, like, are you triggered by any of that? Cause
no, we're basically in the same boat on that. I always say that PTSD is not something I have as far as paperwork goes, but
neither do I.
I don't precisely suffer from it.
Mm-hmm.
But I've had my moments that were wonderful. I had a panic attack at an event, and things like that where the crowd just got too much. But it was Rockville, and it was at the end of like the 3rd day, and just everything came to a head when we were almost done. And I had to ride home in the front seat instead of driving. But high pitched noises suck because of tinnitus, not because of a memory.
Yeah.
And then bombs, explosions, guns. I have dodged trash before, but I also drove in Iraq and Afghanistan. I was a Humvee driver, MRAP driver, and an MATV driver in both countries. So the swerving, once or twice I've done that, but the only one that has ever got me by way of like I had to pull over and take a beat was I was already wearing thin on patience, but a rock kicked up from the truck in front of me, and I watched it from the ground up, and it hit exactly on the windshield, right in between eyes, like right damn near. And I tried to dodge it because I saw it, I saw it coming, and I didn't jerk the wheel, but oh man, that like shit's real. I had to pull off and just like.
Well, it startled you. You know what I'm saying? You didn't see it coming. I mean, you saw it coming, but it was so quick.
Right in the face. Ba-ding! It was a nice little perfect storm, and then I had a cracked windshield for a little while.
Yeah.
That, and then I've had something kick up and smack flat against the bottom of my vehicle more than once. Like just some trash or something. It's because I have to drive a minivan. I got a low clearance period.
Yeah.
And again, I was a driver, and this was my 6th Splody incident. Most of them were behind the wheel of a vehicle.
Same here. We got a lot.
Yeah. So the couple times that has happened in in the minivan and it's a drum. It's like boom. They're like, okay. And then I don't know that that's anything but my body. Just I think that'd get it to anybody.
Tensing
like
up.
You're just driving, having a good time.
I dodge trash, and if something hits my car, I fucking
No one intentionally hits a turtle.
Yeah, I don't think it happens because I played Call of Duty. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just that's where I sometimes I'm like, was that because of the life I chose, or am I just a human? And something slapped something, and I wasn't expecting it.
I think it's a little bit of both for sure.
Yeah,
you know,
we're just like, hey man, despite how hard I've tried, I'm still mostly human.
I catch myself, you know, I maybe it's just me saying I don't have problems because I do catch myself doing things that are not normal, but like I have a tendency,
at least.
Yeah, like on the teams. So I was at 18 Bravo, which was a weapons sergeant. So my specialty, which we're all cross trained. So everybody on that team, if anybody goes down, any other man on that team can take that job, you know, and cover. But each of us go to MOS school for a specialty. And then on that team, we're in charge. So if I'm going to take my guys out and teach them, shooting tactics, going to the kill house, kicking indoors, foreign and U.S. weapons, stuff like that, how to clear them, how to take them apart, how to clean them, how to fix them, stuff like that. I do catch myself. I'm in charge of security. I'm in charge of, during the op order, what are we going to do if we get hit by an RPG? What are we going to do if we get hit by an IED? What are we going to do if we get ambushed? It's my job. So every time when we get hit by an RPG, and it explodes right in front of my MAT-V, it's my job. They're on the intercom, on the, the Pelletors, and they're like, hey, Chris, take over. What are we doing? So, I still catch myself looking for the exit signs,
watching for
wanting
choke
to be
points.
against, choke points, wanting to be against the wall and anywhere I sit. It's that type of stuff.
Yeah. Be behind me. I dare you.
Yeah.
No,
I know you said you drive,
my corner.
We don't have drivers, like just whoever feels like driving that day drives, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we had MAT-Vs, and our what was it, RG-33s?
I got hurt in 2010. We were the first unit that got them. I got the shiny brand new MATV. I was the first person to ever drive it in combat, other than the people who brought it there.
For those who don't know, that's a V-hole, so the explosion goes out.
Yeah, they designed it specifically for this war. Humvees and all the other vehicles were not made for these wars.
I've seen them cut in half, man.
Yeah. MATVs, the base of it, the hull is a V, so that if you hit anything, it jettisons the vehicle out of the blast cone.
Yeah, well, we didn't have many. You were asking about some of the stuff that we do on the teams, like we ride horses. We go out on four-wheelers
PJs.
and four-wheelers and side-by-sides. No protection whatsoever. We have a little jammer in the back that barely work half the time, so that's supposed to jam up, any electronical devices to hit us with the IED. But, my first, a good friend of mine, he was also 18 Bravo, but he was on a different team, but same company. When I first got to the team, because when I graduated and I went to my team, within a month I was in Afghanistan, and I didn't have a senior. So, like, my senior was off at school and he was supposed to meet us in country. So we're going outside the wire and I'm brand new. And they're like, hey, get up here and tell us how are you going to do this if we get ambushed? I'm like, y'all are the ones that have been doing this for 10 years.
We going to shoot back.
Shoot back, But I did good. They helped me out and stuff. But anyways, this guy, when I first arrived, he was like, oh, new 18 Bravo. So he took me under his wing and showed me the ropes. And he was the first to, die in Afghanistan. I'm not going to say his name, but he was on a four-wheeler and he hit a Russian landmine. Not even, it wasn't even a gunfight, and it just tore him apart. So yeah, I mean, we're driving through towns and stuff with no armor whatsoever. So
spec ops, including PJs, the rescue guys, they are trained on any and all of this stuff. Like if you find a damn Huffy, you got guys riding a damn bicycle into combat. Horses, ATVs, stealing
motorcycles,
the Haji motorcycles,
dirt bikes,
those little crazy bongo trucks.
Driving around in the police trucks. That the Afghan Special Force or Afghan police that we were training, they would ride in regular Toyota trucks. That's like police on it. And what I've noticed is they would stop hitting the MAT-Vs. And they would go after the old Humvees that we would have the Afghan police or the Afghan Special Forces driving in. And they do, because they knew, man, that would tear it in half. Shredded it,
paper
man.
bag.
Just shred it like it's butter, I've hit a lot of IEDs in the MAT-V, and luckily the MAT-V did its job, or they missed, so.
Yeah. We had the fire suppression system go off a couple times. That was always funny watching everyone
that sounds like fun.
looking like fucking Smurfs.
Yeah.
The MATV, the vehicle we're talking about with the V-shaped ass, it had a state-of-the-art fire suppression system that we were not allowed to take flash photography inside the vehicle because the sensors would set this thing off. If you lit a cigarette, if you did any of that, this thing would go off. And it was like Demolition Man, but it didn't harden, obviously. But you get hosed down on the inside if it thinks there's a fire inside with this like purplish flame retardant goo.
But people got to think like, it's hard to get out of those vehicles. Those doors are heavy. Dude, I got it all. I wore my GoPro everywhere, right?
I was short, and you still freaking
Yeah.
You had to sit in them like a bobsled. Like you had to get your legs in and then drive like that. Like, getting out with all the gear. And if you, I was 5'10". Like, anyone 6 foot and over, they're not getting out smooth at all. Like, because if you let me dive out, I'm getting out quick as hell.
Yeah.
But like,
well,
I got to get out carefully.
There was a time in we were in Pactica, right? Pactica, Providence. And we literally we scraped our Mat V, like we ripped off our side mirror and everything, just trying to stay on the road of getting up the mountain pass, and the road started to crumble, and I was driving at this time. It's all on GoPro, man. Like it literally, the road crumbled, and my front left tire just literally almost fell. I mean, let me tell you, the cliff, like we're high up, right?
Yeah.
So it just crumbled, and everybody started getting out. Well, they're trying to push that door open, but the door, you're pushing it up.
300-pound armored door.
Yeah. And I'm the last guy to get out. Like I tell everybody to get out. The gunner jumps out. Everybody gets out. And then they go to rescue me to get out. Well, the Mat V behind me, our mechanic, which isn't SF, but he's just linked to our team. He's the mechanic for the vehicles, right?
Yeah.
Luckily he jumped out and took a tow rope and hooked. I mean, like quick, man. Like he didn't.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. When you go back and watch the video, it's like, dude, he was on it. He went and hooked it up to the Mat V I was in, and that Mat V put it in reverse and just was squirreling its tires the whole time, keeping me up. And the road was still crumbling, man, and I was in the vehicle. And so the guys tried to get me out, and they finally got the door open and pulled me out. Well, guess what? I didn't have my weapon. So I'm getting back in the damn vehicle to grab my weapon. And they're like, in my medic, the SF medic, Nick, I don't want to say names, but his GoPro's rolling. His GoPro's rolling, and he's like, what the fuck is he doing? To get his fucking weapon? He's like, is he an idiot? Like, yeah, no, man, you were trained. Never leave your weapon. You know what I'm saying?
So, like, life or death situation. I know Marines would be quick to do it because they'd be like, why did you not die with your weapon, you idiot?
Yeah.
We'd get in trouble for not going down with the ship or something stupid like that.
We're in the mountain pass, and we're in a bad situation, and I knew that this vehicle's about to roll as soon as he releases that tow rope, and we were going to be sitting with that vehicle because we have a lot of top secret gear in there, and electronics. So they did. They left us there. Well, I mean, we're so far away from any support, other than air support, that we're on our own, and we have our interpreter with a device. I'm not going to say the name, but it can pick up all the Taliban and Al Qaeda, their chatter and stuff.
Yeah.
And there was they were talking about 100 people that were coming out, and going out. They had the high ground, and they left us there for 24 hours to be with the vehicle until we can get, air support to drop 2 500-pound JDAMs on it. And that was until the next morning. Let me tell you, my team was pissed off at me. Even though I didn't do anything wrong, the road crumbled underneath me, but I was driving. And we had to pull security, all night for 24 hours until we had they were trying to get a tow truck or like a big, I don't know what they're called, but a bigger truck from the regular army out there.
Yeah, the wrecker.
And they couldn't get up the pass. So we're still pulling security and waiting for the Taliban to come and overtake us. But they finally send, some air support and drop 2 500-pound JDAMs on it to destroy it. And I got all that on video, and we're like, yeah. But yeah,
was it still on where you were driving? Did it stay up there? Or
no. As soon as he cut that tow rope, dude, it rolled over the side.
And we can't
and it landed on top of, landed upside down. Yeah.
Yeah. So we can't just leave it at the bottom of a ravine.
Yeah, and we couldn't leave anything in there for the Taliban to get, so that's why we had to stay on it for 24 hours.
Damn.
But that just shows you, man, like we were on missions and we're in the areas to where there's no help. We're just an A-team out there, man. And, we live with the Afghans. We sleep with the Afghans. We have to take culture courses and stuff. Like we sit down and eat with highly important Afghans over there and stuff. And we protect them and do security details and stuff. So it's you're on your own,
And there's a lot of
rescue.
There's a lot of the cultural stuff that is hardwired into you as an American that you have to stop doing.
Exactly.
And it's funny because you wouldn't mean a fucking thing about it. But bite your thumb. You are insulting them to the highest degree. If you shake hands with your right hand, you are insulting them to the highest degree.
Because they wipe with their right hand.
If you do your leg, if you do the sit with your leg and show them the bottom of your, that's showing them the bottom of your foot.
Which is dirty. Yep.
Yeah, you're as good as the bottom of my foot. That's what you're saying to their face.
It's a whole different culture.
Yeah,
bro.
There's a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah,
that's just crazy talk where you're like, oh shit, all this basic stuff that I know as hi, how you doing? I will kill your whole family.
And they will, you know, they'll
I'm an
kill you over
infidel,
that.
shoot me.
It's a different world over there, man. It's a different world.
Crazy
you
talk.
know.
So what was your feeling when and how they exited Afghanistan?
It's a waste. You know, all my friends that passed and all the families, you know, their wives with their children and their daughters and their sons that don't have a father no more. It's like that was just a waste. You know, what was a point? And okay, I'm not going to get political, so I'm just leave it at that. You know, but yeah.
I mean, feel free.
You fought 2 wars, and you know you went through what you went through, and for what?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it seems like as a civilian. It seems. I mean, that's how I felt. I felt like it was poor.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, man. And then when we get out, you know, it's like the VA does its best. They want to help us, but they don't know how to help, you know, SF guys. They don't know how to help vets, you know. So it's like they just want to put you and do a Band-Aid, you know, put you on all this medication and sleep medication or depression medication, and none of it worked, man. It's like they just don't know what to do. And it's guys like us, we're a different breed, so that stuff don't work. It might work for some people, but it never worked for me. I guess for me, it was all about purpose because it's working now. So
man, if our experience with the people we've talked to is any marker, that it doesn't work for anything. Like
that's
I don't know
the end all P words.
Yeah, purpose for sure. But I don't see a lot of people getting better with whatever the hell the VA does. I just don't.
Well, as a rule, almost like it's drugs. It's knock it down with this and that. Oh,
slap a Band-Aid on it.
You have PTSD and a TBI. We are going to put you on antidepressants. Like I don't have depression, but you have TBI and PTSD. So here's antidepressants. I'm like, okay.
And now you're depressed because you're like, I'm depression medication. Now you feel like there's something wrong with you with that.
Well, no, it's funny that my problems with medications through the VA was a while after I was injured. Because as soon as they told me I got off of everything I was on when I got hurt, the methadone and everything. I was, I didn't cold turkey shit. No. I gradually weaned off of 30 milligrams of methadone a day.
Yeah.
And fuck doing that again. Ever. But the antidepressant turned into, shit, what was the thing that went straight after that? Antidepressant took me straight to something else, landed on a blood pressure medication, and I was on like 6 pills in 4 months.
They just shoved
medication
nowhere at you.
Where it was just, hey, we're going to do this because that'll help that. And when my dick stopped working, we're going to start using that. And then when we stop using, and that is making your heart go crazy, we're going to put that on there. And then, crap, now here's for your blood pressure. And then I'm like, hey, did you know that if I just stop taking all this shit, everything will just stop now? And I can just maybe toke a little bit every now and again, and my feet might stop hurting. Like it was almost a decade after injury that I was just like, man, you know what? I'm gonna try. I've been white knuckling some of this stuff for a little bit, and damn it, if they didn't just avalanche me, where it was just from September to the very beginning of December, I went from 0 pills, Advil as needed, to 6 medications.
Yeah.
And 3 of them were like the kind you can't just get. I don't remember like classifications or whatever, but the ones that a doctor's really got to sign off on.
I feel you on the pain meds, man. That was I was addicted to those for a while, and I used alcohol to get off of those to get through the withdrawals.
Those are horrible. Some of them.
Well, that's the thing. I didn't know that. You know, I didn't have a problem with alcohol then. I really wasn't a big alcohol guy. You know, except for going out with a team in Thailand and Japan and doing things like
goofing
around. You know, when it was fun. But
drunken debauchery versus trying to drown demons.
I traded one vice for another vice, and that was it. Now I'm alcoholic.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, listeners all over the world, let me tell you, demons can swim.
Yeah, absolutely.
The concept of drowning your demons is impossible. They swim more than you're going to drink.
Dude, I've never heard it that way. I like that, man. I've never heard anybody say it that way.
That's the main one. I'm just like, yo, there's all these other things you could be doing about it. Like, the drunken, you just said it too, drunken debauchery, having fun with the boys and doing what you were doing. Those are 2 different types of drinking. Like one, and the rule on drinking for me has always been never drink to feel better, only drink to feel even better.
Yeah. I mean,
Like-
it sucks when you have to wake up and you have to take a drink before you can't even get out of bed. I'm already having the shakes. Like, if I don't have a drink within even if I go 4 or 5 hours, I'm already feeling withdrawals. Like, I had to drink to survive, and I've had seizures because I tried to get off of alcohol, and I just seize up.
It's more of a poison than half the shit that we can.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
There's only 2 things you can die from when it comes to, with withdrawals, trying to, cold turkey it. That's alcohol and benzos. You can take, you cannot die from anything else. You can,
it's just going to feel like
it feels like you're dying. It feels like you're dying, but you will not die from it. But from alcohol and benzos, you will kill yourself trying to get off of it if you're not in the hospital.
Mm-hmm. And alcohol is legal. It's crazy.
And alcohol is legal.
Super legal. That's
easy to get.
All the way legal. Yeah. Easy to get if you're not of age or of a legal capacity to get it.
Yep.
Yeah. It's crazy that that's the one you're allowed to do.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're up over the hour, boys. Christopher, it's a weird thing to say. I've only known you for an hour, but I'm proud of you, dude. Like, I'm proud of you.
It means a lot coming from you guys, dude.
Echo that.
I'm glad I got to meet y'all because this is like, y'all are like the family that I need. That's what's keeping me that support.
And I'm excited to do the part 2 with you in 6 months when you've got 6 months and 21 days.
I would love to do it, man.
Go and tell us how it's going and what TikTok has done for you, kissing your ass because you're telling your story like you need to.
Awesome.
I thought you left for a second.
No,
but all right.
Battery low.
So here's the other question then. I was to say, do you have any saved rounds? Do you have anything that you hoped we'd talk about that we did not get into?
No, I love the way y'all do it, man. Like, I'm so comfortable right now. I don't even feel like I'm on air or anything like that. It's just hanging out with the boys.
All right. And then are there any organizations that you'd like to do a shout out or events or anything of that sort that are helping you or have helped you along the way?
I'm only on day 20. I have, like I said, I got guys that are reaching out to me to do speeches and stuff for police officers and firefighters. I don't know the name of the organization. I'm still in the process of setting that up.
I didn't want to assume you didn't know names and stuff yet. I know you're in your infancy of this. But...
Yeah, I'm a baby. I'm a baby at this. I'm still a newborn. But with you guys and stuff, y'all are helping me out a lot. So I appreciate it. I would love to come back in 6 months, guys.
Yeah. And let us know if there is anything you want us to shout out and scream from the cyber mountaintop. We will always do that.
Yeah, and
I appreciate it.
How do people find you? There's people that would probably want to follow you on TikTok.
So my TikTok, it's Chris Miller _ combat _ vet VET. Check. Get them out there on my TikTok. Get those numbers up and
come
more
on
support.
Down.
More support. Maybe more doors are open and get my story out there.
Hold this boy accountable. He made a promise to you, the people, that he was going to every single day make a video. It don't have to have any content to it. It's just a video that he made.
I'm learning it. I'm learning that. I was stressing, like you said, man. Like, what am I going to do today? I don't want to be fake.
Clip your fingernails for the camera, man. Or just sit there and take a sip of your coffee while you're taking deep breaths. It's like you're keeping your word.
Yes.
I don't think you need that pressure on yourself, man.
Ever.
Just
with all this other stuff.
Feeling that, hey, man, I would even personally, I'd probably put out a video and go, hey, I committed to doing this daily, but it's a lot to come up with a full thing. So just know sometimes I'm just going to check in with y'all.
Yeah, and you know what? You're not the first person that said that, man. A lot of people, people I don't know, but I just know them through TikTok. They're my supporters. They've even told me like the same exact thing you just said is, hey, don't let this pressure cause you to drink.
No.
So
if you're just going to do the dishes, set the phone up on the counter across from it and then put some text over it, checking in, doing work.
That's all I did today was check in.
Yeah. They're going to love you for it and you got to keep your word. So, cause you're not a liar.
Absolutely.
The beautiful thing about it is that being heroic in this way just means being authentic. And that means when you're having a bad day, say I'm having a bad day.
Yes,
when you're
absolutely.
when you're not feeling up to posting, say I'm not feeling up to posting. So here's my little video.
Today sucks. I hope yours is better than mine.
It's the lowest pressure form of heroism that there is. Like if you just allow it to be that.
Yeah.
You've got
it's the hardest battle I ever fought, us learning to be humble, but it actually is so healing. It's healing, it's definitely healing me. So
yeah, you've got this, brother.
I fucking love it, man.
Thank you, bro.
All right.
Well, thank you so much for hopping on with us, man. We definitely
thank you for inviting me.
Stay in touch. Let us know how your journey's going. We'll follow your TikTok also.
Mm-hmm.
And
thank you, man.
We're all in this together, man.
Yeah, that's what we need to be. We got to support each other. We're still brothers,
I love it. All right, well, thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you watching the show as usual. like, share, subscribe. Word of mouth's a big deal for us.
Don't hang up right away.
As it is for Chris. Yeah, hang on, Chris. Don't hang up immediately.
All right.
He said he's
love you guys anyway. And
y'all.
I'm glad you are still fucking here.
Still fucking here.